Do you want to be part of the future and get rich while you're at it? Of course you do. That's why you're here. Well, AI coins and crypto have got you covered. By now, we know that AI will be a big part of our future. Massive. Whether we like it or not, it's coming. And the AI related crypto sector is becoming a very promising and interesting and high growth potential narrative. Its $27 billion market cap at the time of recording is only around 1% of the total market cap of all cryptocurrencies combined, about half of what meme coins are worth, which is crazy. So it still has a lot of room to grow as an asset in crypto. If you're looking for something that could grow exponentially, well, look no farther. Crypto AI could be that narrative for you. How big is it going to get? Well, Van Eck predicts that AI crypto could have up to $51 billion in revenue by 2030 in, of course, a bullish scenario. What's that do to the total market cap? Way higher. For context, that's almost twice as big as the 2023 global recorded music revenues. AI is going to be massive. Now, we're going to cover some of the big and mid-cap AI projects, as well as some under-the-radar developments we'll be unveiling later in this video, so make sure to stick around. Basically, the longer in the video that you watch, the more alpha, the more early alpha you're going to get on under-the-radar or yet-to-be-released gems. So watch the whole gosh darn video, guys. By the way, we have an introductory video on AI coins, including Render and Bittensor on the channel. I'll leave a link down below if you want to know more. We also did individual reviews of Render and Bittensor if you want to go watch about the big cap boys. So you can watch those explainer videos that we did if you want to get more information on the biggest market cap coins. But we want to find the next big thing in this video, not just talk about the current big thing, although that's fun too. Please note before we dive in further, no one has paid us to mention any of the coins here. The information that you're receiving is provided to you for free for educational purposes. This is not a recommendation for you to go out and buy, sell, or hold any of the coins being discussed here. I, of course, own some of these coins, either via buying them on the public market, buying them via a pre-sale, or buying via an over-the-counter deal on the private market. Full portfolio disclosures you can see in the link in the description or in the pinned comment on X. Let's begin. Have you noticed that you're always short on time? Don't you wish you had an assistant to help you free up your workload? Wouldn't that be nice? Well, Fetch AI might be the AI crypto project you are looking for. In a nutshell, it is an AI marketplace for smart helpers or AI agents to do tasks. For example, if you want an AI to help you find the best company to clean your carpets, well, the AI helper can help plan the date for you. Pick the company, all according, of course, to your budget, your schedule, et cetera, and send you the confirmation after everything is all done. Sounds pretty gosh darn cool. The Fetch AI site has a pretty cool demo video for this one on how it works. So go check that out. This project is on the older side since it was actually launched back in 2019, way before AI hype ever took off, with the mainnet going live in 2020. The narrative is now here for a coin like this. It already has a pretty big market cap, though, $2.5 billion. So don't go expecting 100x returns on this bad boy anytime soon. But still, interesting project to keep on your radar. Now, cloud computing will be a big future for business. It's going to be absolutely essential, in fact. And the technology research firm Gartner predicts that cloud computing will be a business necessity by 2028. Its market size is predicted to grow to 1.44 trillion by 2029, according to Mordor Intelligence. Who the heck names their intelligence for Mordor Intelligence? Come on, you guys ever seen Lord of the Rings? What are you doing? Anyway, this is where projects like our next one, Golem Network, potentially really shine. So what does it do? Well, imagine this. Most computers out there have excess computing power. Well, Golem is a decentralized marketplace wherein the network actually harnesses this unused computing power. It's just sitting there idle and sells it to, well, basically whoever needs it, making it a cheaper alternative, of course, to those more traditional centralized cloud computing services. Golem's also going pretty big into AI specifically right now. So those who are selling their computing power get paid in the GLM token, by the way. Now, this one, at the time of recording, had around a $500 million market cap. So again, it's probably not going to give you that 100x since it just needs to double to reach $1 billion market cap. Still, though, it's an OG in the sort of deep in GPU AI sort of space, and it will probably grow in tandem with the cloud computing sector. They're also just announcing recently a big partnership with GamerHash, which will help bring in huge computing power. Now they just need to find the demand for that computing power. It's the next problem they have, but that's for another video perhaps. Now let's get into the next coin. But before we do, let me interrupt the flow real quick to tell you about the best damn newsletter in crypto. It's my newsletter. Surprise. It's called Wealth Mastery. Every week we bring you the latest, greatest, and best money-making insights on airdrops, altcoin news, deep dives on altcoins, NFTs, NFT mints, technical analysis for altcoins, and much more. You can join our 110,000 plus weekly readers and sign up for free. Yes, free. Using the link in the description or on the pinned comment on X. Okay, now we're all familiar with ChatGPT, right? Don't you wish there was an AI project that could help you with your crypto trades? Well, you're in luck because there is one. Of course, there is one. Paal AI, Paal AI, the so-called ChatGPT of crypto, is a customizable AI that is trained and optimized for blockchain-related tasks and businesses. For example, we can use Siri or Alexa to answer a simple question and perform a simple task. However, Paal AI would be a better fit to answer crypto-related stuff and maybe even to manage your crypto portfolio. Users can also create AI bots that can provide analytics and insights and integrate them into platforms like Discord, as well as Telegram and others. Now, as for the tokenomics, the project has a market cap, again, at time recording, around $400 million, and the maximum supply is 1 billion PAL tokens. So quite a few of them out there. Now, aside from expensive and powerful computing hardware, do you know what else is needed to train and deploy AI models? Well, if you answered data or data sets, bingo, because you're correct. You see, all of these powerful GPUs and all of these processors are kind of useless without information to train on. So AI developers need to process gargantuan amounts of data sets in order to train their models. So it's easy for tech giants like Amazon or Meta to get all that data because they have all your data, right? However, it's harder for smaller players, especially with smaller budgets, to get this data. This is where the AIT protocol comes in. It makes it easier for AI developers to train their models by providing a much more cost-effective way of processing and analyzing big data. So what is big data? Well, there are data sets that are too big or too complex for traditional data management systems to be able to analyze or to process. Now, let's just say it takes a lot of money to make them usable, and AIT protocol makes it cheaper by eliminating these intermediaries and thus connecting users directly over to a large pool of experts willing to help. Those who help with analyzing and contributing computational resources are thus incentivized with AIT tokens. Now, what makes this project more attractive is, of course, its smaller market cap. It's still below a $60 million market cap at the time of recording. Again, also very strong connections to Bittensor being a subnet, which can drive a lot of interest and hype. Now, if the market cap goes to, $1 billion, then that would be some pretty big returns for this small cap. Another small cap AI project is EMC, or Edge Matrix Computing, built on the Arbitrum network. Their website calls EMC the leading multi-chain AI DPIN, powering AI dApps with decentralized edge computing infrastructure, which means essentially that they use a decentralized network of devices to power AI applications. Don't worry, it's simpler than it sounds. So imagine you're done using your computer for the day. Well, instead of it just sitting idle and being lazy all night, you can join the EMC network, lend out your processing power. In return, you earn EMC tokens. This concept might sound pretty familiar to something we've already discussed because it's pretty damn similar to what Render or Golem are doing. But here's the exciting part. EMC's market cap is currently below around $30 million. If it reaches 600 million, that's a potential 20x increase. Doesn't even have to hit the same level as Render. The Render Network, of course, currently the biggest crypto AI project, has a $4 billion market cap, which will only go up over time as AI continues to trend. Its model thus provides a decentralized marketplace for graphic processing units, or GPUs, which is very important, of course, in powering AI models. And decentralized AI is super important. So these kind of networks are very important. In July 2020, it registered a low of 3.5 cents and is now trading above $10. I know it's a bummer to miss it, but what if I tell you that there is a very similar project that is still in its very early stages, yet to come to market? IONET is built on Solana, and it's developed by Anthropic, an AI company founded by a former member of OpenAI. You paying attention yet? That's the creator of ChatGPT, by the way. It is going to go after Render's market share. Who knows? Can they? Well, big ambitions anyway. However, the project's mission is to build the world's largest AI computer DePIN. So decentralized physical infrastructure network. So it is safe to say that we should not sleep on this one and what they are doing. Big backers, big idea, launching on Solana, by the way, so keep an eye on it. The next to watch is AI project Auki Labs. This is building the POS mesh, which is described by developers as the DePIN for AI perception. Some deep shit there. One of the utilities being explored is empowering users with digital information anchored in physical space. Now, that sounds like a mouthful, maybe a bit confusing, but think of it as giving AI's spatial awareness, or the ability to look at the real world and interpret the data they're seeing in the real world. For example, imagine being a new staff member in a huge grocery store, and you're tasked with replenishing a specific item. Well, the problem is you don't know which shelf to go to. Luckily, you have a smartphone that can give you directions. Pretty interesting idea, right? The AI on your phone would use the camera on your phone to look at the location, put arrows on the floor to guide you exactly where to go to the exact shelf that you need to go to. Instead of spending time asking around, screwing around, all that kind of stuff, the AI could just guide you right away to where you need to go. Pretty cool idea. So when you hear stuff like, as well, metaverse, you're probably thinking of gaming. One possible use of this technology is for something maybe like Pokemon. Imagine using your phone or an augmented reality gadget like an Apple Vision Pro and being able to see the characters that you want to collect superimposed in the real world. The possibilities here, of course, are endless, and the project is in its very early stages. Tokens not trading yet, much like with IONET. So better to keep an eye on this one. They will be launching in the market soon, so go follow along. AI is part of our future. It's expected to contribute more than $15 trillion to the world economy by 2030. That's a damn big number, and crypto is well positioned. That means that there's a lot of money to be made on AI crypto projects that are expected to carve out a big chunk of that $15 trillion in money. The question is, if you are going to use these projects to get your share of that incoming money tsunami. Thanks for watching.